Hello, this is Rick Mascaro, Executive Director at Lakeshore Center for the Arts in Westfield, New York. Welcome to our Reader's Theater presentations of the 20 semifinal plays of our Juicebox One-Act Play Competition. Over the past 10 months, the competition has narrowed from approximately 200 entries to the following 20 semifinalist plays, including 10 comedies and 10 dramas. Each of these plays are being performed by the Lakeshore Center for the Arts Reader's Theater Ensemble. We hope you enjoy the presentations, and we invite your feedback. Down There by playwrights Allison Engel and Margaret Engel. Playwright's note: the legislators' dialogue is adapted from recent comments by actual legislators. The comments from the protesters are adapted from actual comments in the Roe versus Bros videos and are used with the permission of the creator, Tiffany Springle, and the Roe versus Bros team. A local news set. Anchor Frank Farewell sits with co-anchor Sarah Shannon. Frank instructs Sarah to fold her arms under her breasts to lift them and show cleavage. Sarah rolls her eyes and complies. They smile and hold their positions. It's the Action 5 news team. With anchors Frank Farewell and Sarah Shannon. Kip Clemens on sports. Super Doppler weather with Storm Tracker Dusty Dignan. Our Eye in the Spy traffic report with Captain Jack. And the Hollywood Watch with Lisa Lemur. We're the news team with nothing but news.
Good evening, I'm Frank Farewell. We've got breaking news tonight at the state capitol, where lawmakers are debating Senate Bill 81 to outlaw all abortions with no exceptions. We have a live eye report from the Capitol. But first, our Dusty Dignan is on the road in the Action 5 news van. He'll give us the latest on possible tornado activity in the northern part of the state.
And we're out. Roll station promo.
Jesus, Frank, possible tornado activity? Dusty's 200 miles away. He's practically out of our coverage area. No tornado has been reported, and it's not even raining here. Well, I guess it's better than teasing our messy car crash of the day from 3 states over. Oh, and why didn't you say who's giving the live report?
I keep forgetting her name since Action 5 changed it. What letter is she?
It's all G's. It's Gail Givens.
We are back in 4, 3, 2.
And now, our live reporter from the Capitol, where Gigi Givens is with protesters and fans of Senate Bill 81 on the State House lawn.
Gail Givens here.
Protest, yeah.
Action 5.
Stop it. Quit it out. Yeah.
Gail Givens here. Action 5 Live Eye. Today, legislative hearings on Senate Bill 81 lasted for 6 hours. Physicians and women's rights advocates squared off against right-to-life advocates and employees of crisis pregnancy centers. Physicians said the law will endanger women's lives and not allow them to treat pregnancies that have fatal complications. Women's rights advocates said the bill turns women into second-class citizens who can't make their own health decisions. Right-to-life advocates prayed and invoked God's will, and the Crisis Pregnancy Center employees claimed SB 81 will help boost our state's declining population. Many legislators who will be voting on the bill tonight seemed confused. Here are some of their comments.
Rush Limbaugh said it best. You know how to stop abortion? Require that each one occur with a gun. And believe me, if babies had guns, they wouldn't be aborted.
Now, women don't get pregnant that often from rape. And if it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down.
What are you even talking about? How can a woman shut down a rape?
You know, down there, they have ways down there to do it.
Where exactly do you mean?
Down in the nether regions. Those tube thingies, they can close up.
Oh, brother.
And why all this fuss about how long a baby's growing before women kill it? Just take a pregnancy test right after you have sex. Stop being irresponsible, women.
We shouldn't even be having this debate. For 25 years, we have been giving money to schools to teach kids that not having sex is the only way to stop abortion. Kids, start listening.
I agree. And women have to start taking responsibility for getting pregnant. Of course, abortion decisions shouldn't be made by men in black robes at the U.S. Supreme Court. They need to be made here in our state. Our Republican State House knows what our citizens want. As a man, I know what women get the best voice when men who are their husbands, fathers, and neighbors decide how to regulate their rights.
Here, here.
No exceptions. There should be no exception for an etc. pregnancy. What? That's what I said. An etc. pregnancy.
Oh my God.
Oh, ecotopic. Got it. Well, I say there should be no exceptions for an ecotopic pregnancy because one of those pregnancies could be removed from the fallopian tube and reinserted in a uter place, and then you could have a baby.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Concerning that last point, no such operation has ever occurred in the history of the world. I'm here with a few of the many supporters of SB 81. I wanted to interview opponents of the bill, but a short while ago, the state police moved them to a parking lot a block away, saying their event permit wasn't submitted properly. I'll try to catch up to them later.
So, Gigi, what do the bill supporters have to say?
It's Gail, Frank. Well, let's meet some. This is Lou Agnoli, and as you can see, his sign says, "Life begins at conception." So Lou, since you are advertising your expertise on women's bodies, let me ask you, can a woman pee with a tampon in?
Well, I don't think so. I think you have to take it out.
And why do you say that?
I've seen those little tampon trash cans in the bathrooms. That's probably why they are there. But don't come asking taxpayers to help you pay for those tampons. Why can't women just learn to hold it, like men hold it, until we hit a bathroom?
Can we say that word on the air?
I'll use different words, Frank. Here is Craig Flannery. His sign is about protecting fetuses, so he must know a lot about child development. Craig, can you explain what a woman's period is?
Sure. It's when you say, let's make a baby, and there's nothing there, so you should shoot the egg out of the ovary.
No. But on average, how much blood do women lose during their monthly period?
4 liters? Maybe a quart? Is a quart smaller than a pint?
Any of you experts here want to see how many parts of a woman's reproductive system you can name in 10 seconds? Okay, you. What's your name?
Benny,
Okay, Benny. 10 seconds. Go.
clitoris, ovaries, penis, scrotum. We never had sex ed. The gym teacher got laid off.
And that was our live report from the Capitol. We'll be back with Dusty and that possible tornado after this break.
Cut to commercial. Make that several commercials.
What the hell just happened? Gigi just did her last stand-up for Action 5. We're talking about tampons on the air now.
The entire country is going to be discussing women's reproduction equipment for the next 4 to 5 years. Get used to it. As you can see from the morons both inside and outside the legislature, it's going to be a long parade of idiots.
That's pretty cold.
Yes, Frank, I am cold. And why not? I'm sitting here wearing a sleeveless V-neck dress with a push-up bra and Spanx underneath. You are sitting there in a long sleeve shirt, tie, wool suit, probably with a t-shirt underneath. You demand the studio be kept at 60 degrees to keep it from sweating on camera. So I freeze. Have to put tape on my nipples to keep them from showing. Yeah, I'm cold. Every woman in this set is cold. Every woman on this planet is cold. It's time to turn up the heat, if you get my drift. Think I'll go do that right now.
Sarah? Sarah! Well, I'll be. She left.
We're back in 4, 3, 2, and I'm out in 1. See ya.
Let's hear about that possible tornado, Dusty. I have a feeling it's gonna be a big one.
This has been a Reader's Theater production at Lakeshore Center for the Arts in Westfield, New York, as part of our one-act play competition. Visit our site at lakeshorecenterforthearts.com for additional information.